A royal tradition might change for one of the youngest royals, Princess Charlotte. She could break the norm and wear a tiara before getting married. Other royals like Kate, Meghan, and Eugenie only wore tiaras for the first time on their wedding days. The Queen also changed the rules for Prince Louis' name, so this won't be the first time traditions are altered. Hello and a very warm welcome to British Royal Daily Updates YouTube channel. Princess Charlotte is only 8 years old, so she won't be wearing a tiara anytime soon, but she might get to wear one sooner than some of her relatives, including her mum. Usually, only royal brides wear tiaras for the first time on their big day. This was true for Kate and Meghan, as well as for royals who were born into the family. The Queen's granddaughters, Eugenie, Beatrice, and Zara, all waited until their weddings to wear a tiara. But Charlotte might follow the example of some of her older relatives, like her great-aunt Princess Anne, and the Queen's late sister, Princess Margaret, who passed away in 2002. And wore her first tiara as a teenager, and wore them sometimes before she married Mark Phillips in 1973. She wore the same tiara that Kate wore for her wedding to William in 2011, the Cartier Halo tiara, to a parliamentary event in 1967, and another tiara 2 years later on a trip to Austria with her mum. For her wedding, and chose Queen Mary's fringe tiara, which the Queen also wore to marry Prince Philip. The reason Princess Anne and Princess Margaret wore tiaras before marriage was probably because they were already working royals, as the daughter or sister of the king or queen. Charlotte might do the same when she's a teenager. In contrast, Kate wore her first tiara when she married William in 2011, and has only worn tiaras a few more times since then. She's worn the lotus flower tiara before, and often picks the Queen Mary's Lover's Knot tiara, which was also a favorite of Princess Diana. Princess Charlotte didn't wear a tiara for King Charles' coronation in May, but she did wear a special headpiece to support her granddad. She and her mum wore a Jess Collette x Alexander McQueen headpiece with silver embroidery and crystals. And she wore a hat for the first time at a royal event at the Queen's funeral in September. As she gets older, we might see Charlotte wear a tiara for the first time, but we don't know which one she'll choose. Princess Charlotte may break tradition by wearing her first tiara before marriage. Usually, female members of the royal family wear their first tiara on their wedding day, but Charlotte may follow in the footsteps of her great-aunt Princess Anne and the late Queen's sister, Princess Margaret, who wore tiaras before marriage as they were already working royals. Charlotte is not likely to wear a tiara anytime soon, but she might wear one earlier than some of her relatives, including her mother. Remember to subscribe for updates.